Hi Caleb, thank you for meeting me today here at Einstein Brothers Bagels. You ever been here before?
I have not.
No, it's my first time in here as well. I know you're out there in the environment most of the day, so you don't have a chance to come across as many employees. Tell us a little bit about yourself. How long you been here? What exactly is it that you do for the city?
I've been here a year and a half. My position is more or less landscape administrator. Day to day, I usually spend the first half of the day reviewing permits or getting comments ready for our PRC, which is like plats, zoning cases, going through reviewing plans so they can get comments out for those projects, answering emails from builders or developers. And I try to spend the second half of the day out in the field. I go with my partner, Steve Smolinski, just inspecting sites, getting a hands-on feel for different stages of the developments and inspecting properties for how their landscape's going. Another thing I love is we've always had like a Texas Arbor Day in November.
Yeah.
And we were just giving away like little seedlings. We didn't get a lot of participation from the public, so we upped that to 3 and 5, sometimes 7-gallon trees for the Texas Arbor Day. We did one in December. Have another one in April for Texas Earth Day. So the plan is to continue to grow that and just try to get more interest in the public with those tree giveaways. Originally started off my career for a tree company in Dallas, Davy Tree Company. Worked there for a few years doing tree pruning, tree removal, plant health care. And then I got a position in Fort Worth doing urban forestry, so reviewing projects for compliance with their tree ordinance, things like that. And then I went to Colleyville and did more or less the same thing. Got to do a little bit more with like public works and city planning for like city projects. And here I'm doing the same thing and a little bit more involved in landscape design.
That's great, man. So what made you choose Mansfield? I mean, you said you were at a couple other places and you came here.
We've lived in Midlothian since 2010, and it's just way closer to home. I'm more familiar with this area. I grew up in Burleson. It's almost like a hometown. The transition was super easy.
That's great, yeah. I've always thought that the planning department was one of those tight-knit departments. I'm glad to hear you say that. So what is it that you like the most about being here?
It's having the freedom to go out in the city and see, different stages of development. You got the new development. We're always checking existing businesses, just seeing how their landscape is going, getting to interact with them, meet those business owners and talk with them, and just try to improve the landscape throughout the city.
Figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
That's great. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You got family? What do you guys enjoy doing?
Yeah, me and my wife, we've been married for 15 years. We met in college at Stephen F. Austin. We've got a daughter, she's 5 and a half. And earlier on in our relationship, we were very active, like going to Colorado, doing hiking, outdoor stuff. And she's getting to the age where we can start getting her hiking. And I think we've got her up to about 7 miles now, so we're trying to push that up. We like to go to Colorado every summer and spend a week or so there. And
have you been to Oliver Nature Park here in town?
Yeah, we've been there so many times. So.
Oh, great. Yeah. So I only asked you to prepare for one question today, and that is, what is True North to you? What's your why? And there's no right or wrong answer. Just what does that mean to you?
Seeking Jesus and trying to follow Jesus and live a life that brings you closer to God would be the true north, and trying to always stay true to that. And it never changes. It's always the same. So yeah, that would be my true north.
That's wonderful. I would say mine is much the same. Anything else you'd like to share with the employee organization?
It's a great city to work for. Everybody's super friendly. Being able to be a part of the development review committee and just having communication with all the different departments. Of course, you have all the technical stuff, but then in between meetings, you have lots of chit chat and not just be stuck in your one lane. You get to hear things and learn things about other departments and what they do. So that's one of my favorite things, is those pre-development meetings and reviewing all those different development projects.
That's great. I used to attend those too. And I agree with you. It's a chance to really get to know a little bit about the folks from other departments you don't get a chance to bump into very often.
Yeah.
So that's great. Well, Caleb, thank you very much for meeting me here today. I appreciate it. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you.